Hi, we are Aniimalia and we are from the Southwest and we're at Download Festival 2022.
But yeah, so obviously we're at Download. Are you excited to be here?
Yeah, I mean, is that even a question?
I know, it's a bit of a silly question, isn't it?
I'm excited to be here even if we weren't playing.
Yeah, but we've been looking forward to it for a long time, really.
Yeah, I bet. And obviously you were first on the Avalanche stage. I mean, there was quite a nice crowd there too.
There was a
but
good
how
crowd
did it feel to actually, to open?
It was great. We had a lot bigger people, a lot more crowd. A lot more people turned up than we thought we would have. It was really good to see people like bobbing their heads and having a good time while we were having the best time of our lives up on stage.
Yeah, so we've been excited for it for a long time. So since we found out we were going to be here, it's just amazing. It's like the first big year back for Download, so amazing to be part of it.
Definitely, and obviously you kind of got the slot as well by winning the Kerrangs, the deal competition, which also includes, a Marshall Records record deal. What was it like when you got that call to say that you had won?
So they sneakily told us they just wanted to interview several of the finalists.
Yeah.
So we went on a group call. We made sure we were all together because we knew, we got to the last few. It was really exciting. And when we were told, we just speechless, I think. And everything after that happened so quickly. It kind of flips your life upside down. So it was honestly incredible. Everyone's been so supportive of us through this whole journey. So yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah, that's great. And what was it like? Obviously, you're releasing your new EP. Let me just make sure I'm getting it right. Pressure Points. Yeah, on August 19th. What was it like recording it with Ramesh? Because he's like a legendary figure.
We went into it full well knowing, obviously, he's done so many bands, he's so experienced, but he was so kind and relaxed, and he's one of those people that makes you feel completely at home when you're such a new artist. So we recorded over the course of about four days-ish, so it was very, very quick, but the whole time he knew our vibe, he knew what we were going for, and yeah, the songs, we're so excited to show everyone them because we worked really hard on them and we love the whole EP. Our next single's actually coming out in a couple of weeks' time, so yeah, can't wait for that.
What's the new single called?
Alien. Yeah, it's coming out in a couple of weeks on the 8th of July, and we got a music video to go with it, so can't wait.
Nice, that'd be great. So well, obviously, if you mentioned Alien, we'll give it more of a plug. Yeah, it's coming out. So what? So tell us a little bit about Alien. So what's the inspiration behind the song?
Yeah, so originally I just obviously the song came together because of the sound of it. It sounds very much extraterrestrial, we thought at least, but the lyrics themselves originally stemmed from sci-fi shows, but I kind of twisted it into a bit more about paranoia. These days a lot of people are very paranoid of what people think of them, and especially with things like anxiety, it's very easy to get caught up in that. So I decided to put it into a song with sort of this imagery around it. So yeah, really excited. You don't hope people relate to it, but we know that some people will, so yeah.
Yeah, and it's more of a hoping that if they do relate to it, that it gives them comfort, kind of. Yeah, that they know it's not just them.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's so common these days, especially after the pandemic. It seems like everyone's perception has really shifted quite a lot. So yeah, just went down that route of paranoia.
That's it. Yeah, and obviously talking about the pandemic, because you guys got together and then basically the pandemic just.
It wasn't even that. The pandemic came and then we found Kira. So we had a little gap after the first lockdown, and we thought, well, we tried out Kira, and then all went well from there. But that seems like years and years ago now, but it wasn't really.
No.
It seems like such a long time ago.
Yeah, definitely. So these guys have been playing together a bit longer, but in terms of a vocalist, it was about a year and a half, 2 years, which is even crazy to think about in terms of the pandemic because it still seems so recent. But yeah, so it's all happened very fast, but we couldn't be more thankful, honestly, for all the opportunities we've received so far.
Yeah, but what was it like then? Obviously, then if you're coming in during the pandemic, what was it like to actually get together? Make sure everything clicked, getting the EP together and stuff. What was that like in the midst of a global pandemic?
So for me, it was in between lockdowns, so we could meet in person, which was brilliant, but we went into the second lockdown pretty quickly afterwards. Yeah. So it was a lot of discussion. We wrote a little bit from home, which is always interesting when you're so used to writing in the same.
We wrote quite a few of our songs from home, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think one or two of the tracks on the EP and one of the already released singles was written by sending stems to each other on Dropbox, and I would put it and make it into a little demo, and eventually we got to go and record it. I think as soon as we came out of the last lockdown, we went and recorded our singles, didn't we? The first ones that were out.
Yeah, definitely. So it was really interesting trying to navigate that, but we're so determined that as soon as the lockdowns ended, we were like, right, we have to do everything we can, like this is all we want to do, so we're going to really like throw our all into it, and obviously it's paid off. So
yeah, it really has. And what are the plans then? Obviously, now, because obviously you've got the EP coming out in August. So after that, like any tours or anything like that planned?
We're kind of dabbling in that. We'd like to plan things around the EP, so we're thinking a bit later this year, trying to group some shows together. But at the moment, we've got a couple shows booked coming up before then. We've got London in a couple of weeks, which we've never hit London before, so we're really excited for the 1st of July. That's at the Hope and Anchor. We're supporting a band called In Solace, so we're really, really excited for that. But we definitely want to go all in. We're gonna do tours. We want to support other artists. We want to headline our own shows. But yeah, it's just seeing what comes from now, really.
Yeah, that's fair. And obviously, because we're at Download, you know, we can't miss out asking you some of the Download questions. So first off, who are you excited to see this weekend, or who have you already seen that you really loved?
Yeah, there's quite a few different ones. We saw a couple bands yesterday, so we watched A Day to Remember. I think you caught a bit of Kiss, didn't you?
Watched a bit of Kiss, caught Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes for the 3rd time now. I always go back and watch them, and tomorrow, yeah, I'm excited to see Steel Panther, and Ice Nine Kills today.
Yeah, I want to see Yonica. Yonica's on my list. So.
As well, yeah.
Yeah, quite a few throughout the band. We like so many different bands that we're just kind of running between stages all the time. But yeah, there are so many incredible artists on.
That's good. And then if you could sort of curate your own stage at Download, who would you have on there?
Oh, wow.
I'd have our friends Memorist. I'd have them because they're great. Another band I know called Profiler. They're really my vibe. You list off a couple of bands because they're my vibe.
Yeah, I love Yonica and As Everything Unfolds, who obviously have already been here, but I'd love to. Vukovi, yeah, we love Vukovi. But yeah, they've already been here this weekend, so we're really excited to have shared kind of the same weekend as them. But yeah, female-fronted alt rock bands, I'd say, are really my vibe.
Yeah, that's fair. And we do like to end by doing some really fun questions. So it's a bit of a game. So I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 20, and each number is a different question.
Ah, okay.
Do one each, yeah? I'll go ahead, right. 17.
If you were on Mastermind, what would your specialist subject be?
Music production, if I could choose it, yeah, music production. And general music technology, knowledge. That's what I want to clear myself up in.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer as well? You can answer if you want to, yeah.
Go on, you have one.
I know a bit about true crime, which is really bad. It's one of those interests that you shouldn't have, but true crime's one that I like.
It's quite a common interest now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is like a bit bad, but yeah.
It'd probably be one of mine, one of my options.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, do you want to pick a number?
Oh yeah, 6.
Which Pokemon would be your partner Pokemon and why?
Oh god, I don't know that much about Pokemon.
No. Pikachu, because he's famous.
Fair enough.
He's the most famous.
I don't know any Pokemon, so you stole the only one I know.
Squirtle's kind of blue, isn't he?
Sure, let's go with that.
Kind of blue. There you go.
Do you want to do one more each?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah. What did you say? 6?
6, yeah.
Alright, I can't have that. 9.
I know. What Harry Potter character do you most identify with and why?
Luna Lovegood. Because she's just chilled out and she does her job. She does what she needs to do and keeps herself to herself. But very chill, but also a very lovable character.
Yeah, I love Harry Potter, so I'm so glad this came up. Fred and George.
Oh yeah.
Because they come as a package. You know, just comedy central there. So yeah, absolutely them.
That's good. Yeah, do you want to pick a number?
Yeah, 20.
Is there a place that you want to play that's outside of a traditional venue? So the most random place that you think would be awesome to play?
I thought of this the other day actually. I mean, like, not it is a traditional venue, but Red Rocks Amphitheatre, that would be amazing to play. Or the place where Pink Floyd played in Pompeii.
Oh, that, yeah, I don't know the name of it, but that's sort
a really
of
old amphitheatre,
like a Colosseum or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think just places that shouldn't have gigs. Like, we played at a skate park before, and when things like that come up, like, you're just like, it's so random, you shouldn't be able to play a gig there. But definitely, so anything that comes up that's completely random and it doesn't seem like you should play there, we're going to play there.
That's fair. That's great. That's great. So it's lovely chatting to you.
And you.
Yeah, thank you.
Really good set. So hopefully you go far.
Yeah, we hope.
Let's see what happens.